Right now, let's talk about our project. As you can see here, we start three terminals. The first one is a server, and the second and third one is two users. And the first thing we need to do is to start the server and the client. As you can see in the code, we are using WebSocket, TCP listen, and TCP connect through the local host. And as a user, the first thing we need to do with this system is to register. And I'll register here. And as you can see, there is a little change here in the file system. The user will create the public key and private key here locally, and it will turn the public key into a list through this function and send this list to the server, and the server will get the message and store the public key here locally with their name, DYL here, DYL here, DYL here. And after that, like if we log out the system and for the second time we sign in, we can use all those keys we already have to like verification, and we can test like after we register, we already sign in the system and we can post a tweet. And as you can see here, we got a JSON type message, and it's finding DYL subscriber. And as we are only running one users, so there is no subscriber here. And we can try to sign out right here. When we sign out, the system will automatically remove the old socket and we'll have the new socket when we sign in again. And we can sign in again. The server will send a 256 bytes challenge to the server. And if the server to the client, and if the client get the message, you will start to encode this message with his private key. Like here, we're going to encode that one and add the current CPU time with that and send this message back to the server, and the server will decode that one, and we got the decode message and the total time we use through the CPU time. And as you can see here, the messages are the same and the time is less than 1 second. So we passed the challenge and verification is successful. So we are signing again. And we will check the offline mailbox because right now we haven't another user sending message, so there is no message here. And we can introduce another user. Like here, we can subscribe the user DYL, and we can try to sign out that one. And now we are going to post a tweet here, and we sign in again. We sign in again. And we pass the verification. And we developed a new function called mailbox. It's like a real life application. We press a button, we got a message. And you can see here it's like a offline mailbox. We got a message in the offline mailbox because we subscribe DYL, right? So we got the message. It was like a JSON type. And we are going to test our mention function. We can mention DYL here. I'm going to send this message, and this user are going to press this button again. And now we got the message. So we can do one more thing like client search. We use the users. We are going to use the user's name and the timestamp as the ID. So the ID is unique here. We can we can search the tweet and we got the message. It was in JSON type. And that's all.